guys doing? I miss you guys. Okay, I miss those who miss me. So we're gonna get straight into it, right? And so it's 118 where I am. So the number 18 can be significant. 111 can be significant as well. And I had pulled two cards before I got on here. It was the Empress card and the Queen of Swords. These two cards I had pulled, right? I pulled these two cards. And I want you guys to look at these cards, right? The Empress and the Queen of Swords, that energy together. And I was like, it was so many different things that had came up to me. And there's gonna be a lot of different things that you experience during this next, I would say 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Because of the mind state that you're in. Like, like, okay, this is the end of the year. If you're thinking like that, if you're thinking like this is the end of the year and I need a new resolution, or I have to have a resolution, or it's a new year and we going into something else. The Empress and the Queen of Swords don't operate off of impulse. They don't operate off of what society operate off of. These two cards together is very powerful. The Empress know exactly who she is. She's been through some things, she's seen some things, and, with her heart, even with her heart, she still knows that she has to make hard decisions and choices when it comes to those that's going to be in her life or his life, however the case may be. It can be, even the Empress could be showing up, mind you, there's no gender and tarot, right? So we're going to break some of it down and I'm going to get into it. I don't want to make nothing long, you guys. So welcome to Ask Your Tribe to Wealth, okay? Know that when you do come on this channel, you are on a secure line. You are on a divine line with source, all right? When you come here. And, you know, this right here with this Empress, and I'm going to pull some more cards with this Queen of Swords. It's like, you know, nothing is perfect, I'm here. Nothing is perfect. Nothing will never be perfect. So you don't have to never try to be perfect. So whoever this resonate with needed to hear that, you know. You can only get better. You can only get better, but you don't have to be better than anybody because you are your own unique individual. This has a lot to do with you standing in your divinity and your beauty and you knowing who you are with this Empress and this Queen of Swords. Because she's making hard decisions, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, with this bird in the air as well, it's, birds have so many different meanings, but I'm seeing freedom. Like, I'm seeing a soul that's free from the stereotypes or being underneath underneath a certain doctrine, okay? And so I'm not going to answer too many questions tonight, but I am going to speak on what it is that I see, okay? And those that will resonate with this right here with the Empress and the Queen of Swords, it's a trip because with this Empress and this Queen of Swords, you have children. You have children that's in, some of you guys have children that's in the spiritual realm. You guys have, however, it could have happened, but it's children that's connected to you in the spiritual realm. It could be from past lives, it could be from this life, or from a past life, or whatever the case may be. But I'm seeing that, and this Empress she knows, right? So this is very in depth, right? This Empress knows that she has something to say. She has something to say. But is she sure that when she speak, they're going to hear? With her hand held high, it's like she already know, right? Pontiac can be significant, or the name Pontiac, like Pontiac can be significant. This is going to be significant for individuals I'm picking up on. that have not, or that would, it's in the, this is souls that very clear, like you're very clear online. And when I say that, I'm talking about as far as like being able to be intuitive, hear messages, have downloads and things like that. But you do it, you do it to stay in connection with your soul tribe. And when I say soul tribe, I'm talking about certain individuals in your family that you remember in this lifetime. And certain individuals in your family that you remember, that you have questions for, that you know, that you are still fighting different indoctrinations or habits or whatever the case may be. This is very powerful right here. Just look at this. I'm here and take your time. I'm gonna take my time with this because it's a lot of like immature energy that's playing in this energy. This queen of this empress and this queen of swords energy. Someone, that's a lot of energy that's playing in that energy. It's a trip because the empress no, and the queen of swords. Some of you guys could have someone could have sisters. Maybe you have a sister that you haven't met. A sister, this tried to come, it tried to come out. Let me keep going. A sister that you tried to meet. Not that you tried to meet, but that you have not met. It's like you got sides to you I said you got sides to you. And this came out in the downright. You have sides to you. Down, down, down. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands came out afterwards. Hi, how you guys doing? How you doing? And then, oh wow. The Eight of Wands. Information, something coming out. It's something that you know. You can be an empress, right? You can be a woman. You can be a feminine energy, a divine feminine energy. You could be a masculine energy in your divine energy where you know what's going on. Like you've already repeated cycles and seen things, and it's like you know, like information is always dropped upon you with this Empress card and this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords and this Empress card is giving me, like, that show, like, your power, like, you standing in your divinity, your divine feminine energy, okay? And it's individuals that's trying to fight it's individuals, I just said, that's trying to fight, right? And so he's in the front, right? And they walking off. But it's individuals that's trying to block or fight some type of kind of encounter. Or they're trying to start an encounter, but you've already been through something. Like, you've already been around the block, like you've been provoked and things like that. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to allow that shit to take me out again. I'm not going to allow that to... It's more so giving me more like you live and you learn. But there's quite a few that's coming towards you. My name could be Miriam. I'm not taking all these cards. I guess I will. It's alright. The Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, and what's this, the Five of Swords? The Six of Swords. It's almost like you have to be incognito. You have to be incognito, like you know what's going on, and you sit back. Like your silence is everything, you know? Because you really want to tell these motherfuckers how you feel. Because you know something. It's like, this, I'm picking up on the energy of you knowing something, you knowing how they feel, and all of these, like, you know their emotions, you know all these different things. It's not what they're saying. They're not telling you. They're not telling you. They're not telling you exactly who they are. And you're choosing to move away. And they don't, and it's an energy that don't like that. And the thing about it is, even your ego is like, well, shit, we've been messing with this individual. We've been messing with them. Why are we moving away? Because we know them. It's like they want you to stay familiar, and you're familiar with this energy, but they want you to stay in intertwined with it. Intertwined with it. But you've been shown many of things. You've been shown things like, as far as your forward movement, and, you know, like, you didn't been through the dark night of the soul. You didn't sit in the room, like, you know, when the house was cracking, and it was scary, when nobody in there with you, and you stood in there, like, you know, your faith, like, got you through things, like, you trampled over so many different things. It's almost like with this Three of Cups there and this Ace of Cups next to each other. The Three of Cups, it was, so whoever this resonate with, there's individuals that feel like they are much more wiser than you, more smarter than you, they are more intellectual, all these different things. You know, and they're missing the whole point of you being in their life and them being in your life. Like, they are missing the whole thing. Like, and in some aspects you are too as well, because it was never meant for you to fight and battle with these motherfuckers, because they was gonna always be fighting and battling against you. They was gonna always have something to say. They was gonna always have, you know what I'm saying? There was always gonna be something coming in with them. You were always gonna have to be a warrior, and it's you were a warrior coming up into here. Like, you know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly who this is. And even if not, and you don't deal with these individuals no longer, it's energy that's going to try to come in, and it's going to be the same one. It's going to try to deceive. It's not going to stop the Ace of Cups from being there, but at the same time, it's almost like the Three of Cups, they know, and they should know. The Three of Cups know what's going on. Like, the Three of Cups know that what your next move is. Like, you haven't completely converted over to where you don't trust anything that's connected to the Six of Wands. Yeah, the Six of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Let's see. It's the Nine of Swords in it down right. Already seen that though. Already seen you moving, like, you know what I'm saying? Moving forward, and I seen that. But these cards is like right here. Eight of Swords. These cards is like right here, and in It's on some shit like you would never believe it. Like you would never ever believe that I know that I'm going to conquer and I'm going to succeed. You never ever would know that I know that I'm going to do that, is what I'm getting. Even though in your mind what's being shown to you, like at times when you be going through things mentally, you know what I'm saying, having you thinking that you're not gonna be able to make it, like you're not gonna be able to get through it, or it's so many different thoughts. And this is somebody that overthink. This is somebody that be like constantly, you feel me? And even if you make a decision, you like, okay, was this the right one? It's like perfection and shit. I don't know. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. It's like somebody a perfection. Oh, jeez, my grandson. Somebody a perfection. Think you gotta be perfect, but you know, because you already knew. You already knew what they had planned. You already knew what they had planned. You were shown that. The Empress and the Queen of Swords, you have that ability to see through. You see through. You see through different worlds. You see through different, like, how can I explain it? You can see into different paradigms. And what I mean by that is you are being shown things in real time, present. Like your life, it's not easy being someone that knows what's coming, knows what's happening, you know what I'm saying? But you have to still, and you be wanting to come down so much. You be wanting to come down off of your throne. Like, I don't even want to take this. I didn't ask for this and none of that. But at the same time, it be so many motherfuckers that come against you. When you get through it, it be like, damn. Then you be like, nah, I'm going to take this on. So it be like a off and on thing with you. It be off and on. It be off and on. Where you want to hold this position, you know? Because the position is a position that is not easy to hold. Especially this feminine energy and you exuding that energy. It's not. Let's see. Readiness. She most definitely is getting ready to make a decision. 44 can be significant. 44 can be significant. Justice. Readiness, justice. 11. 11, 11 can be significant. You could be seeing 11, 11. Fate. Some of you guys already know what's coming, right? You can be a Virgo, a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Taurus, right? It's planetary shit is happening. But I do see some shit sparking off. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys haven't been able to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Even if you are sleeping, you could be sleeping good or maybe not. I don't know. But I'm seeing somebody that's not being able to sleep because things are being sparked within you. And the gift inside of you is is asking you to move into to move forward, to move farther than you've ever moved. Readiness. That's why readiness came out. 33 can be significant. Fort Lauderdale can be significant as well. Okay, and some of you guys, wherever you guys are at, population control can be significant as well, okay? It has a lot to do with the food that you're eating, what you're watching, what you're allowing your children to watch, and things of that nature, okay? Compromise. Compromise of who? I said 33 too. That's 33. Number 10, 10 can be significant. 10, 10. Idea, compromise, protest. It's something that you want. It's okay. So look at. Don't share whatever it is that you have. Come here, Papa. Come here, Papa. Come here, yeah, my Papa. Okay, all right, my baby. Okay. My Papa. Let me see. Oh, my bad, y'all. Okay, so an idea, compromise. All right, is okay. So these are old habits, right? In old situations. These are old habits and past tense situations. And your fate, like how the decisions that you make, you know what I'm saying, and what you say. When they say compromise, I feel like it's really saying, like, you feel me, like if you gonna be like, no, I'm not with this, or the choice and the decision that you make on who you choose to be in the situation, which has a lot to do with the Empress and the Queen of Swords as well. Okay, look at the Queen of Swords. Let me see. Just give me a minute. Let me channel. Let me see. Because if somebody that wants you to compromise, it's yo. Yeah, that's a trip because 111, 5 is significant. You could be seeing 555, 22, 222. Okay. Something about you cleaning your house. Maybe you was gonna clean up your house, or you was gonna clean up. You like, I don't want nobody here. I'm cleaning up. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? There's something about justice though, and your fate. But you are justice, like you. And people feel some type of kind of way because you have boundaries. You setting boundaries. There's boundaries that you're setting. You chose to set boundaries with individuals. Let me see. These just turned. Let me see. So 9 can be significant. 9 can be significant. Remaining stuck. Delay. Hold on, Papa. Delay. Unseen. Danger. Slow healing. Trap. Trouble. Coming. Changing. Plans. And then instability and overwhelm. Okay, right? And then it say failure. Lack. Achievement. Shame. Disloyalty. Lack. Confidence. Disgrace. And dishonor. Right? So there most definitely could have been either you could have made somebody feel this way. I don't feel like it's you, but I feel like it's a situation where individuals or situations are constantly putting you in this type of kind of energy. You know, you make a decision, a choice, or whatever. Maybe you do something, and you feel this way where it's not victory, and you are victory. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could be a earth sign, a for sure earth sign. You know what I'm saying? And Libra energy is very, very highly uh in your chart too when it comes to justice. Let me see. Somebody's name could be Danielle and last name could be Robinson. You don't have to be together, but I'm picking up on that. Close it. Hold on, Papa. Hold on. Yeah, so we got the 9 and another 9. So 999 can be significant. It says independence, success, financial stability, things like that. You know, all of those type of kind of things come in play, and it's like a yes. Like it's almost like it's a trip how this card justice had popped over again. It's like she 1111. So 911 could be significant. You could be seeing 911. 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 Whoever this is, though, like, that resonate with this, like, you be saying 19, 13, or 14, 10, 10. But it's a trip because, like, no, no, you can't see it no more. It's a trip because, like, people didn't try to come in and, like, rain on your parade. Like, people didn't came in and rain on your parade so many different times. And it's like, but you always ready. You always, like, because like, you be knowing, like, you already be knowing what's going on, fate. Like, you already be having, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's almost like you didn't already did the homework on motherfuckers or situations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you want things for the better. You want things to be better for the greater good of humanity, yourself, and things like that. But you like, okay, well, it only start with my change, and I can't make nobody change, and I can't do this. Like, it's like, now, like, that you have to allow things to flow and take place, and not force anything, not allow yourself to get involved when life is happening, because you already know. You know what I'm saying? And because you have an idea, and because because you are wise and you know what's going on, like, you know what I'm saying? And your justice, what will be your justice? What will be your compromise? You know what I'm saying? People are going to protest against you because they're going to feel like you know more than you know. They're going to pick up on that. They're going to pick up on your aura. You can't stop nobody from picking up on your aura. You know what I'm saying? Your heart. You can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? They can sit there and lie on you all day, which they have. And that's why you've doubted yourself. You put yourself in this compromising energy. And even when you were in this compromising energy, it's like, okay, you knew, but then, like, you could play both sides. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, who are you going to choose to be? You know what I'm saying? Because the Nine of Wands is telling me, wait, Leo energy is significant. Leo energy, fire, death card, the death card. I didn't even know it was the other card, the death card. Water, Pisces, immature. Yeah. It's the death of that immaturity, the decisions that doesn't work. Like, it's the death to that. It's the death to immature, overly emotional, anxiety, uncertain. It's like, they like, okay, well, if we gonna do it, can we go find a way that we can heal and we can make a better way, like, so that we won't have to stay in this energy? Because being immature, overly emotional, anxious, uncertain, gullible, unthink cold, like, all these different things. He didn't take the card from me, but that is showing me that, like, right there. You feel me? And it's supposed to be a depth to that. 13 can be significant. It's a depth to it. They're not, it says manipulation, ruthlessness, moody. This is what's happening to this king, to this King of Cups. This King of Cups is not doing too well. So you could be a masculine energy, a male, and you're going through this. Like, you feel me? You could be going through this with your family, where you happen to, like, you feel me? Like, but you really don't got nobody, though. So it's like, damn, like, you feel me? And you like, just there. You just sitting there, and you're not making a decision. Not making a decision is worse or it could be more vital than making a decision, not making one at all. And that's how they want to have you too. This Three of Cups let me know, you know what I'm saying, that's how they want to have you. And honestly, to be honest with you, this Empress and this Queen of Swords, this Empress and this Queen of Swords is not you. You are who I just said you are. You are who I just said you are. This 13 is Death card. This King of Cups. Papa. This King of Cups here. This King of Cups. No? This King of Cups. That's, yeah. They trying to hold you. It's like they trying to hold you and bind you on some shit that didn't happen, like, in the past. They want to keep you in your mind, in your head. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be ready. Like, even though you saying you ready, you like, I'm finna go, I'm finna go, I'm finna go. And every time you take off, you still take off, and then you look back and you go back. And you don't even just look back, you go back. Not get it. I've done it before. The Empress is like, hold on, man. What are we doing? I'm going to need us to know who we are. Like, she like ego type energy. She's giving very much so ego. So eagles can be significant. Birds can be significant. Clarify this Empress, please. Spirit. Clarify this Empress, please. Spirit. Thank you. Clarify this Empress. Yeah, she's about her work. She don't play. She's about her work. This Empress has done a lot of work. A lot of the number 8 is significant, infinite. She's done a lot of work on herself. She's done a lot of work. She's taken the knives and the knives out of her back. Nobody else did. Nobody else took the knives out of her back. And can't nobody else put them in without her knowing. Like, she's very, very aware of what's going on. She's very, very aware of what's going on. She's very magician type energy as well. She's a magician, so you're a magician as well. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell them everything they said. You ain't got to tell them nothing. You didn't did enough work. All you got to do now is move forward on it. And you're not going to do it like everybody else. You might get pointers from motherfuckers. The number 10 can be significant. The number 8 But, I don't know why I'm hearing Fabuloso. Fabuloso. Who is Fabuloso? Yep. The full card, Uranus. The full card, Uranus coming out. Yep. The 7. They can't mess with you, man. They can't fuck with you. If I'm not saying enough, like a lot of you guys, in another energy I'm picking up on too, like you want to know, like, okay, well, you know, is this gonna work? Is this relationship gonna work? Am I gonna be able to move forward with knowing that, you know, these different things and stuff? But like, whoever I'm channeling for with this queen, with this Empress, and this Queen of Swords, baby, you're not human. You're not like everybody else. So no, this shit is not gonna turn out how, you know what I'm saying? You might have some things and some desires and things like that you like and that you want, and you might make a decision to deal with somebody and things like that, but it might not work out. Whatever the case may be, you always have to keep moving forward, whoever you are. Like that's you because you have that's you, like you move, like you have space, like, and it overflows, like, you know what I'm saying? It's connected to all things, the divine, on purpose. The divine did it on purpose because of your heart. It's something about your heart. And that's why he play on it. That's why she play on it. And they not even on what you on. They ain't never been on what you been on. They just want to be a part of something. As long as they're a part of you, they have life. They're able to grasp on something. They're able to pull on something. Hello. My baby. And, let me see, Papa. Yeah, let me see. All right, you guys, I'm going to close this message. I'm going to close all portals and all doors, too. Hopefully this message resonated with you guys, and we'll see. He itching his head. It says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Let's get another one. It says, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And I feel like this have a lot to do with just you. Just you. It don't have nothing to do with like not probably, but I know a lot of you guys have been single for a long time. I've been picking up on that energy. Y'all been single for a long time. It's been a lot of shit going on though too. You know, it really has been. There's been a lot of shit going on, and the energy is, yeah, Papa. You know, so no, not in your mouth, not in your mouth. Okay, it's been a lot of things going on. You know, so you have to think about that too as well, because the cards don't lie. It's like a lot of things happening, you know, purposely in front of you. It's like a chain. It's a chain reaction. It's like a chain effect. And some of you guys have, you know, it's like a past energy that wants to be a part of you so bad, where it's like daring you to do things, and it's there, like, you know, it's like a past energy that, no, Papa, stop. It's like a past energy that's choosing to use what you said or what you told them, like, you know, and it's individuals that they're using against you that's close to you, you know. So you going through this thing where it's like, okay, I'm breaking down everything, and it's like, okay, well, if you breaking down everything, then you might not be wanting to be going into union with nobody, you know. Empress energy, I would say hermit energy, you going within and really solidifying who you are, really saying, okay, this is who I am, this is who I'm gonna be, this is who I'm gonna show up as, this is where my boundaries are, you know. Those type of kind of things is what I'm saying, you know. Because if you don't, it's gonna be full account, it's gonna be full an advantage, where they're taking advantage of what it is that they do know about you. Just sit back and listen to what I'm saying, because the energy will make you think one thing, and if you don't know how to read it, then it is what it is. Like, you have to know who the fuck you are, and when you know who you are, then you are able to read the energy that's around you, or what's being given to you, or, you know what I'm saying, what's happening to you, or whatever the case may be. Whatever you calling in, you called in whatever is going on with you. You called that energy in. So it's really taking accountability. You called that shit in. You know what I'm saying? You called it in. And can you believe that you are who you say you are? If you are who you say you are. If you say that you are this individual that has this individuality, you know what I'm saying? This sequence with the universe, you know what I'm saying? This space that you carry, you know, that you where you don't allow yourself to, and no one can ever place you in time, you know, even though something may have happened, and it may be a situation where information come in, you know, you don't allow that to where you are now a part of what they said you were, you know, like, or whatever it is that, you know, because I see a lot of individuals trying to pull you into a space while you're making decisions, and it's like, okay, don't come off, do not come down from that sovereign energy. You having that sovereign energy where it's like things where you don't have to address. You don't have to address the shit. You don't have to address nothing that the fuck they saying. You don't have to address shit. And if you do address it, it's like, okay, well, why? You know what I'm saying? Because even if you do, they still gonna feel how they feel. They still gonna try to make you feel like you stupid, you dumb, and you are who the fuck they say you are. But they never took the time out to even try to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It get deep. So I'm gonna let you guys go. And I want to close all portals and all doors, okay? Sending my love, and all that to those that send theirs back. And I'm gonna let you guys go, okay? Hopefully this resonated with somebody. Doesn't get deep. Let's see. Bye.